Hey everybody, this is Steve Housen with Technoformer.com. We are back on the 2015 15-inch MacBook Pro with the integrated graphics, just using the internal monitor, and we're going to try some Skyrim. I went ahead and selected the 1440 by 900 resolution. That seems to be the sweet spot for this laptop for gaming, and I let Skyrim choose the recommended graphics, and it actually chose high for us. So we're going to go in here and load up one of these games. Let's do an inside level and see what kind of frames we get. If you look in the upper left hand corner of the video, I have the frame counter on, so you should be able to keep an eye on that. Okay, so inside it looks like we are getting low to mid 30s. I've noticed that I lose about 5 frames per second when recording, between 5 and 10 depending on the scene. So this would probably be 35 to 40 frames without the recording. So let's see if we can find somebody to fight. Yeah, I know. I got hit. Okay, so here's somebody. There's some particles and some more animations. Okay, so we're holding right around 30 to 35 frames. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up an outside level and we'll see what we get there. Okay, so outside looks like we're not doing as well. We're getting right around 20 frames per second, so we'd probably at best be getting about 25 without the recording, which, you know, it's not great, but it's not horrible. That's right on the border of being playable or not. So I'm going to jump out, exit out of here, and then switch down to medium graphics and come back in and see what we're looking at with the medium graphics. Okay, so here we are at that same outside level with the medium graphics now, and we're doing much better. We're at about 30 frames per second. There's that wolf again. So we're at about 30 frames per second, between 30 and 35, so give that another 5. We're looking at 35 to 40 frames, which is definitely playable, and it still looks really good on the medium graphics. That's one thing about this game that's really impressive. Even if you bump the graphics down, it's still a beautiful looking game, even though it's a couple years old now. So I do know that there's a way that you can get some add-ons for this game, replace some of the textures, and do some caching tricks to kind of get the frames a little bit higher. But even just out of the box, with the medium graphics, I would label this as playable. Again, adding 5 frames on, we're probably getting a steady 35 to 40 frames per second without the recording. I'm going to do one more load here. I'm going to load into a level that's in a town and see if we can get some NPCs walking around, because sometimes that'll affect the frames negatively, and we'll see how it reacts to that. Okay, so we're in a town. There should be some people. Yeah, here's some people walking around. And yeah, it doesn't actually look like it has too much of an impact on it. It's still holding 30 to 35.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there.
So I would definitely label this as playable. If you want to do any hardcore gaming, you'd be better off getting the version with the discrete Radeon graphics, or even last year's model with the NVIDIA 750. Even though that's 1 gigabyte, it still performs on par with the 2015 version with the Radeon graphics. But if you're just doing casual gaming and using this laptop for other things, I'd say this is running great and definitely playable. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please rate, subscribe, and comment, and visit us at our website when you get a chance at technoformer.com, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.